Bitcoin weekly close today and heading into probably the most critical week here, which is going to end off May and ultimately give us our monthly candle close. We're going to dive into it just pretty brief today. We're just going to go over Bitcoin, take a look at maybe the others chart, and of course we're going to take a look at ZBET as well too. So let's just get straight into it. Right now, as you can see, there was a 1-day sell now signal that had flashed yesterday. It flashed yesterday. But if we take a look here, as long as we're still remaining in the trend, then it's all good. So that is fine. We're still in the trend. If we take a look at the pink is above the blue, the momentum has come down a little bit. You know, we're seeing the stock RSI come down, TSI start to roll, MACD starting to have a little more pressure to it. But as long as we're remaining in the structure here, then everything's okay. And we would like to see today, ideally, based off the momentum here, us actually have a quick reversal. We want to see a quick reversal back up, a nice bounce off this trend line. And this will turn everything back up heading into the blow off top here. But remember in the Discord, I laid out scenarios back, I think, a couple of days ago. Yeah, wow. That was only a couple of days ago. But USDT plus USDC dominance, short-term scenario I'm watching, this would coincide with others market cap retesting the 250 billion level once more before ultimately seeing that bigger move up to reach 350 to 360 billion by the final days of May, first week of June. So this is USDC plus USDT dominance. Let me pull that up here real quick. So that would basically mean we would see this continue to come up like around here, 6.8%, could even spike to like 7%, mimicking what it did back here. So this could happen in the coming days, maybe the first half of the week. First half of the week. And then by the end of the week, the final days of May, us really just kind of reverse like that. Because remember, we need Bitcoin to close above. Ideally, we need to see it 108,500 to avoid that kiss of death signal on the total crypto market cap on the monthly chart. That's sell now. So yeah, but as far as today goes with the weekly candle close, maybe we can get a pop up above to 108,500. We have a weak start to the beginning of the week, and then by the end of the week for the monthly candle close, we see the reversal and get back above 108,500. That's something that, a theory that I'm watching here, but we're seeing that kind of pop up in this chart. As I was pointing out a couple of days ago on Discord, that scenario. And then yesterday with the ZB squeeze, that was awesome. We're going to get into ZBCN. I'm going to give you guys another one as well too, the next squeezer. But yeah, so back to it. So let's go to the weekly chart as far as Bitcoin goes. And, every momentum's still heading up here. The only thing we got to watch out for is if this is a fake out rally, something like this back here. But, obviously we broke to a new all-time high. That's why this coming week is so critical, because we need to see the stock RSI remain up here. We can't see us roll back over quickly like that, or we're just going to see this come down, and then it's probably going to do something like that. So we don't want to see that. So yeah, this coming week will be key, and this weekly candle close is going to be the start of it. It's going to set the tone. It's going to set the tone here. And then let's take a look at others real quick. So that would coincide with others if we do see that USDC dominant scenario pan out, just coming back down to retest the lows, 250 billion, maybe, a little bit lower, 237 billion, something like that. I would say worst case scenario, what happens on the left happens on the right. You can see that there's a wick here right there. That would be at 220 billion, which from current levels, if we were to see that, that's about a 15% drop on others. And that would only likely happen if we're seeing Bitcoin fall 10%, 8%, something like that. That scenario would only happen if that were to be the case. But I think we would see a strong wick, a big buyback from that if that were to happen. But if it's going to happen, I believe it would happen in the first half of the week here. And it would start with today, with the weekly candle close. So tomorrow's Memorial Day. I don't think the markets are open for the US. That's something to take note of. And yeah, everything's still on track to this point, but this coming week is going to be key as far as the confirmations of that. And once others clears above this level, 300 billion and holds with a weekly candle, it's go time. We're off to the races. So that's that. Let's take a look at real quick if there's anything coming up. So yeah, see, there's some big macro stuff heading into the final days of May. So that could be what reverses things up, coinciding with that USDC, USDT dominance reversing down rather sharply. Yeah, see, around here it would reverse sharply, which would be like that 29th, 30th of May. And then by June 1st, with this scenario, maybe it's a couple days into June, we would see a total meltdown for the dominances for the stable coins, which means that Bitcoin, altcoins, cryptos are pumping up big. And we would tap that trend line down here, 4236 extension. That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm watching, guys. Things are looking good. ZBCN, let's take a look at it. Holding well above that, the key level that we need to hold above, 0.0036. Getting and holding above, we can see with this 12-hour candle, get above 4 cent or 0.004. That would be solid. Even better if we got above 0.0042, because then we'd have a nice long wick and a green body, very skinny green body here. And that to me would insinuate continuation. And I just see it happening, like I was saying in the videos. And I actually recorded a brand new 2025 price prediction, the finale for ZBCN. I'll try to put that out either today or tomorrow. But I just see it happening as far as ZBCN goes. But yeah, our next level is going to be around 0.0064. If we do see like the meltdown, I mean, usually, and I'm sure you guys noticed that when Bitcoin, the whole rest of the market isn't doing good, ZBCN is one of the ones that actually does well. So that kind of coincides. I think I put in a video, my last one or the one before that, the scenario, the theory, which is panning out right now as we speak. Bitcoin not doing that well, the whole rest of the market not doing that well, but we saw ZBCN up like 50, 60% yesterday. So the theory's been panning out. So if this were to happen, and what I'm thinking here, I would see ZBCN hitting the targets in a few days here. It would happen very quickly. And we know that as far as we saw firsthand with XCM. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord as far as this goes. Link is in the bio for that. If you're a VIP member, if you're looking for the ZBCN targets, just click that and I'll bring you to it. Yeah, I think that is it. The one last, I just want to give you guys... also make sure you're checking the ICYMI info channel. I put out a new coin. This is one I'm going to share just to make sure people are aware of it. It's Argo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's been around for a bit. I did a little deep diving into it. It's got some ties and it's a 76 million market cap. And this is another one that does well when the rest of the market doesn't as well too. And as you can see, when it moves sharply and quickly. That's what we want to see. We want it quick. And then we can toss those profits into other coins as they're bottoming out and then gearing up for month's end into the first week in June. So yeah, Argo, and let's take a look at it. Sensing a squeeze on Argo. Let's take a look here. As you can see, Argo, lowest funding rate, negative rate, Argo. That's what I was spotting with ZBCN. Let's see what ZBCN's rate is. ZBCN and Argo, baby. It's it. I'm gonna have to check out Riz. And then also too, ZBCN is actually a trendy. It's number 2. It's number 1 yesterday, but it's still number 2. Volume's well on it. Like, I'm just seeing it, guys. I'm just seeing it. Shout out to Detro, probably making a whole lot of people happy this weekend. I don't think we've seen the end of it yet. So ZBCN trending, Argo trending. Yeah, this one I got on my radar as well. But yeah, so Argo is one that very low market cap. I mean, at this point, ZBEC's at like 318 million. If you missed ZBEC, I feel like Argo is going to be a sweetie pie to you. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I took a small stake in it. It's on Upbit, Coinbase, etc. So that's going to be it. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord if anything crazy happens by the weekly candle close. I'll probably be off tomorrow, just taking it easy with Memorial Day. But if there's any VIP members that need situating, I can still get you situated. So that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.